now we're going to see some actions of glucagon. Glucagon is released in response to, first, hypoglycemia. This is the most powerful releaser of glucagon, but also amino acids, cortisol, epinephrine, norepinephrine, some gastric secretions like cholecystokinin and gastrin. It is inhibited by insulin and somatostatin. Oh, and well, certainly the high glucose. Glucagon is secreted by the alpha pancreatic cells. Remember that the cells are in the periphery of the islets. Glucagon has many actions, metabolic actions, that is involved in activation or inhibition of many enzymes, that those react in promotion or inhibition of some pathways. Like glucagon increases gluconeogenesis and glucogenolysis, increases ureagenesis as opposed to insulin, and increases ketogenesis. So, gluconeogenesis is due to increase in the transcription gene of phosphoryl pyruvate carboxykinase, the same that cortisol does. Glycogenolysis, because it phosphorylates enzymes. The phosphorylation of enzymes inhibits the glycogen synthesis due to glycogen synthase enzyme, and the phosphorylation activates the glycogen phosphorylase. Remember that the glucagon goes into the G-coupled protein receptor that activates the adenylate cyclase, because there is increased AMP. This increase in AMP leads to activation of the protein kinase A, and this protein kinase A activates the phosphorylase, glycogen phosphorylase kinase, and this kinase is the one that activates or does phosphorylase and then activates the glycogen phosphorylase. And so like that we are breaking glycogen to glucose 1-phosphate. Next we have ureagenesis, because glucagon increases or activates the N-acetyl glutamate synthase enzyme, one of the first enzymes in the urea cycle. And in ketogenesis, because glucagon inhibits acetyl coenzyme A carboxylase. This enzyme is the one that converts acetyl-CoA to malonyl-CoA, and malonyl-CoA inhibits ketogenesis. So if we decrease malonyl-CoA due to inactivation of the enzyme acetyl-CoA carboxylase, then we are promoting ketogenesis. Also, the glucagon can act on the hormone-sensitive lipase and so promote lipolysis, but this action is minor, because mainly actions are in the liver, not in the adipose tissue. The hormone-sensitive lipase responds more to insulin, to the decrease in insulin, or cortisol, epinephrine, etc. And the minor actions of glucagon are increase in heart contractility, increases bile secretion, decreases gastric secretions. And glucagon increases insulin secretion, because glucagon has the first amino acid are similar to secretin, and remember that secretin activates insulin release.